Hi all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Desu and you are watching Data Science with Desu. So as promised in the last video that I'll be coming up with the next video where I'm going to discuss the whole course curriculum that I'm going to follow for this data science program. So for those who haven't watched the last video, we have started a data science program that is actually a full stack data science program where we are going to follow a fully organized course, and that will be from basic to advanced level. And any students who are willing to learn data science and any working professionals who are willing to change their domain to data science, they are also welcome here. And yes, in the last video there was some issue with the audio, but it has got fixed now. And just to make it clear that why we have started this program, because you can see that as the demand for data science and data analytics field is growing, the tech industry is also growing along with that, and the main focus of those industries are to make business out of it, not to give the proper content and in a right way. But yeah, there are some platforms who are giving courses that are fully organized, but if you see the amount of charge that they are taking very huge amount of charge, and students are willing to pay that because they are not able to find any resources that are free and fully organized for a data science program. So that's why we have started this program, and welcome to this program. So let's get started. But before that, I wanted to make some points clear. So first thing is about the frequency of lectures which I will be providing, and what will be the mode of that. Is it recording or is it will be live? So in the last video, I have told that I'll be going live like alternate days. But after that, I've decided that I'll be not going live for alternate days, because I've seen that there are basically two kinds of learners. One is the quick learners who basically wants the video in a short content, not a very large. And the second kind of learners are who wants to engage more with the mentor, like have a practice session and have some doubt cleared online. So I thought that for that live classes will be better. So what I have decided that what I'll be doing, that I'll be providing two recorded videos each week and one live video each week. So that will be solving the problem of like both kind of learners. And the second thing was the language of the video lecture. So as I have already taken two batches of data science program, but that was not from my platform, that was from other platform. So there was a strict rule of following the language as a English, but it is my platform, so it will be decided by you guys. So if you want to follow the lectures in English, it will be fine, but if you guys want to mix up with Hindi, then I can do the both thing. But from my thought, if you ask, what I have decided that I'll be going all the recorded lectures with English language totally, and the live class which I'll be taking, that can be taken in the mixed with the Hindi and English. And guys, make sure you like this video, because there is so much of effort which I'm putting here to make all of these contents, and I also wanted to make sure that these contents should reach to the learners who needs it. Okay, cool. So we are ready to discuss the course curriculum. So let's get started. Okay, so this is the small presentation which I have made to discuss the course curriculum. So welcome to the full stack data science program, and just a quick introduction of myself. So my name is Dishu Kumar Pandit. Currently, I'm working as a data scientist at Entitled Solutions, and before that, I was a data analyst at Infosys. So let's discuss the course overview first. So we'll be going through the 6 modules, and each module will be containing all the topics. So we'll be discussing about all the modules each one by one. So before that, just a quick overview of that. So first module is Introduction to Data Science. Okay, so in this module we'll be mainly discussing about the what is data science, what is the application of data science, and how you can get into that field. Then the next module is Python for data science. So in Python for data science, we'll be basically looking at the fundamentals of Python, and then we'll be moving towards the Python for data science. And then the third module is database and analytics essential. So in this module, we'll be discussing about the some data visualization tools like Tableau, Power BI, etc. And mainly we'll be looking at any one of these tools, because they are related to each other. Then we'll be looking at the SQL also, and that is structured query language, and also some basic and advanced level of Excel. Then the fourth module is maths for data science. So you will be wondering why we are looking at the mathematics here, because if you don't know the basics of mathematics, you won't be able to understand the fifth module, that is machine learning. So you will be able to apply the algorithms easily, but the main thing is understanding how these algorithms are working at the back end. Okay, so if you need to understand that thing, basics of mathematics is necessary. Okay, and the last module is the sixth module, that is deep learning. So you can say it is an advanced thing of machine learning. You can say a subset of machine learning, where it is more complex than machine learning, and it will be able to achieve more accuracy as compared to machine learning algorithms. So we'll be looking at all these modules one by one, what we are going to discuss in each of these modules. So next, the course detail. So we are going through each of these module, what we'll be discussing. The first module is the introduction to data science. So as I've already told you that in introduction to data science, we will be covering of what is data science, then the data science applications, and then what is the career scope in data science, and what are the key components that is necessary to learn this data science. The second module is Python for data science, where we are going to discuss the fundamentals of Python, then introduction to IDEs, that is called like environments that is necessary to have some Python codes. Like one of these is VS Codes, then Jupyter Notebook, then Google Colab. So we'll be looking at each of these IDE and how we can install that and how we can start coding into this IDE. Okay. Then the next is the Python data structure and operations. Here we'll be learning what is the data structure in Python we use, then the operations, what are the operations we can do in Python. Then so these are basically fundamentals of Python, and after that we'll be looking at the Python for data science, where we'll be looking at the Python libraries that is required in data science field, then data wrangling and data visualization using Python, and then EDA, that is called exploratory data analysis, how we can do like this type of graphs, charts, all these things we can make using Python as a language. Okay, so all these things we'll be learning. Then the third module is the database and analytics essential. So in this module, we'll be looking at the Excel fundamentals and advanced, then structure query language, basically a type of language which is used to connect to the database and fetch the records that we want. Okay, so we'll be looking at all these things. Then the last is the dashboard creation with Tableau. So as I've already told you that there are many tools that is used for data visualization, or you can say dashboarding, but you can say that all these tools are basically related to each other. So Tableau is the one of the tool which will be going throughout. Next module is the maths for data science. So what are the basic mathematics that we need to know? Some calculus thing, then algebra, and then the probability and statistics. Okay, so all these things are required to understand the machine learning algorithms. So the main motive of understanding this mathematics is the learning the machine learning algorithm, that is coming in the next module, that is machine learning. So in this module we'll be discussing about the introduction to machine learning and its types, then what are the applications of machine learning, what is the life cycle of machine learning, then what are the type of algorithms that we use in machine learning. Then after doing that, we'll be going through the one of the concept that is called natural language processing, that is NLP, and then we'll be looking at some of the recommender system. So if I just give a quick example of that, you can say Netflix, if you know. So Netflix is what it is a platform to watch the movies, TV series. So how they use a recommender system to recommend you a similar type of movies or web series that you have watched before. So they know your interest, and based on those interests they recommend some of the movies and web series. So how those things work, we'll be looking at all these things. And the last module is the deep learning module. So in this module we'll be looking at the introduction of deep learning, then what is neural networks, and then at the last we'll be looking at the deep neural networks and the convolutional neural networks. Okay, So this was the 6 modules that we'll be covering up in this program. And what is the course objective? So course objective is to provide the free content for a full stack data science program for from basic to advanced. Then we'll be doing live session for doubt resolutions. As I've already told you that we'll be doing a weekly one live session in which we'll be covering up all the doubts that we have. Okay. And then we'll be also having a mentorship session. So based on the demand we can do mentorship sessions. Then we'll be having, like, after every week we'll be having quiz assignments and the capstone project. So capstone project will be basically not every week, it will be based on the module, but yeah, quiz and assignments will be on the regular basis. Then next we are going to discuss what is the course requirements. So if you know some basic mathematics thing and if you know some basic programming skill you have, so this is the basic requirement we have to learn the data science. And even if you don't have the basic programming skill, we will be covering up from the basic, that like if you don't know even what is coding, you will be getting all these things. But yeah, basic mathematics concept is required. Like if you have a logical reasoning and thinking ability, that is perfectly fine. Then critical thinking and problem solving skill, because in data science field that is most necessary skill that is required, to have a critical thinking ability and have a problem solving skill. Because in any situation you will be having a problem which you need to solve using the data. So if you don't have critical thinking ability and problem solving skill, it will be very difficult. Okay. The next thing, yeah, but these skills are not the skill that is totally pre-required. If you have a basic critical thinking and problem solving skill, that is fine. And on the journey of learning and working, you will be getting all these things with the help of experiences. Then the ability to learn new concepts. So this is a very important skills you need to have, because in this growing field, like this technology is not constant. Okay, so if you are learning data science today, the way you are learning today is not going to be same in the future. Like there are many new concepts that are coming up. Like you can see that chat gpt is coming here. If you are not able to use those tools, you will be not able to survive. Okay. Then the last is the communication skills and the decision making ability. So you need to have some communication skills and decision making ability to make decisions and communicate through your idea. Because if you have some ideas, if you are able to solve a problem, if you don't have a communication skill, so that will be a weak part of yourself to not able to communicate your ideas and solutions. So you need to have communication skills. And decision making ability is also required, because if you have found out something and if you are able to solve the problem, you need to have a decision making ability to make some decisions and take some actions. So at last, you can contact me at LinkedIn. You can go through these links, and this is the Gmail we have. And I have made a data science community where we'll be discussing about all the new things that will be coming up, all the doubts that we'll be having. So in this group we can discuss the doubt, and we can also do some mentorship session when we required. And this community will be very helpful when I'll be rolling out some informations. So do join this WhatsApp community, because this is very necessary to you to have informed all these things what I'll be going through in the future. Like when I'll be going live, then when I'll be doing mentorship session, all these things I'll be discussing out there only. And this is the YouTube link, so you can go through it and subscribe the channel. And I'll be providing this presentation in caption, so you can check and download that. Cool guys, so I hope you like this video, and share this video to those who really want to learn the data science field. So we'll meet up in the next session. Till then, take care. Goodbye.